start acting like you know me. Bitch, start acting like you know me. Bitch, start acting like you know me. They just wanna see the new me down. Bitch, start acting like you know me. Bitch, start acting like you know me.
What's going on? It's your girl TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. And listen, I heard we got Alabama in the building.
Yeah.
Lil Smoke, what's going on?
What's up, Misty?
How are you? Oh, she called me the government name.
What, Tampa, Misty?
No, I love that.
You love it?
I love it.
Okay,
Yeah, it touches my heart because not so many people do. You know what I'm saying? That's the name my mama gave me. You know what I'm saying? So, you doing all right?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad that you're here. I always like to represent with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. But without further ado, give us that official introduction.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your girl, Lil Smoke. Make sure y'all follow Know Me. Know Me is doing great. So, hey, what's up? I'm glad to be here.
But she bringing all the big smoke, y'all. I'm just saying. She bringing it.
Good.
Let's talk about, before music. I always like to dig a little bit into, your childhood because it's important people understand your journey.
Yeah.
That's the thing that people, when they become a fan of yours, they want to know where you came from, how you got to where you're at. So we're going to talk about all that.
That's good.
Did you grow up in Alabama?
I did. I grew up in Millbrook, Alabama.
Okay.
Country.
I love it, though.
Yeah.
I love it. Tell us about it.
It's small. It's small at first. It actually grew over the years. But one school, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a female of mostly men, so I grew up with boys.
Yeah.
Basically, all my brothers, I call them. So, been a Smoke, that's actually my real name. A lot of folks give me mess about it, but yeah, my name, my government, I tell people because everybody know who that is these days, Melissa Smoke. So that's the government. So I go by Lil Smoke because I was the baby. So they call me Lil Smoke.
That's dope. So you really kept it true to who you are.
Yeah.
I think that's important, as an artist, it really taps into who you are.
Right.
When you can keep something about yourself, whether it's where you're from or part of your government name, middle name, or something that you can throw in there. That's really dope. So coming up in a small city, how did music become a passion for you?
To be honest, music always ran in my family, like growing up in church, choir. But I didn't know I knew how to rap/sing until I got older. So I was into basketball.
You was a hooper?
Yeah, I was a hooper.
Did you ever get injured during the process?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Ankles, my thumb. I wasn't nothing but 100 pounds. I remember this girl fell on me and man, my thumb ain't been right since.
Broke you all the way down.
Yeah.
Dang. So let's talk about that a little bit because I'm a big advocate of sports. Not that I necessarily played them myself, but my son played sports starting at the age of 7 until he graduated. And, one of the things it did for him is it gave him a lot of discipline.
It did.
It set him up to be a team player. He's so, well-mannered now. There's just a lot of things it did for him. What would you say you took from playing sports?
The motivation, dedication.
Yeah.
Dedication it takes to play sports year after year and getting better and seeing the progress from it.
Yeah.
So I took dedication, growth basically from it and discipline.
Yeah.
And working together, basically,
Yeah, it teaches you really how to be a team player because that's what sports is all about, is really working together with your team to level up and, score. Make them all them baskets and stuff, right?
Right.
That's dope. So about what age did Lil Smoke start diving into music for yourself?
When I was 24.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
24. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm gonna say when I was in 6th grade, so back in that age range, when I was in 6th grade, but I knew how to write stories. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah.
I won how you have writing contests?
Yeah.
I won a writing contest with short stories. So I was a writer. My mom taught me how to write because I used to have trouble with reading when I first started school.
Right.
And became this great writer, illustrator and stuff. So I started writing. So that I wanted to rap. I wanted to be like my brother and them, of course. They was rapping and into music, but I just couldn't get it then. It was hard for me. But when I got older and been through school, so 24, that's when I was like, oh, yeah.
That's when you really start taking it seriously. Probably getting your business together.
Nah,
Not even then?
Not even then. So I got a whole story for you. But that's when I started rapping, but I know I can rap now because I'm educated. I just need to know how to put it down. But
right, absolutely. That's the thing. You know, you can put words together, but
how it make sense and make it make sense.
Your delivery really can make or break it. You know, you got to not only know how to deliver the song, but you got to know how to utilize your voice to create different sounds. You don't want to sound the same through all your music and, you know, harmonize a little bit, become a little melodic here and there, you know, like all that stuff is important. So was there anybody, I know you said your brothers were rapping, but was there anybody else, whether it be a celebrity or anybody around you that really influenced you?
Of course. I probably wouldn't be here today without my cousin, Tony Smoke. He was the first person that recorded me to actually introduce me to my voice. So I didn't know that everybody talks about my voice. I had this voice, and this voice was that powerful at first. So yeah, Tony Smoke and my other cousin named Smoke Boy. He the one told me. I didn't understand what this meant at first, but he was telling me, you know how to rap. You just rapping now. So I was like, but I'm rapping, right? That's what y'all do, right? So no, it was like when you find who you are with this music, you're going to be unstoppable. So now I'm at that point. But I know what he meant by, you know, you just rapping. You
Absolutely.
gotta make it make sense.
Every move you make has to make sense, even with your music. And it's like, it's a being comfortable, but also being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like you're now in a comfort zone of, you know, I got that, I'm bringing that big smoke, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you also are okay with stepping outside your comfort zone to try new things, different sounds, different types of music, stuff like that. Yes. What about in your city? Like, let's talk about that. You know, is there other aspiring artists that you're collabing with? What's the music scene like?
Music scene in Millbrook, you have a lot of talent in Millbrook. We kind of clash with Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery is the capital, so that's where, like, I ain't gonna say get the most shine, but that's where people looks at too. But I say the most talented, versatile artists on the outskirts.
Right, absolutely.
But I'm collabing with, who I'm collabing with for the city? I'm working with everybody. I ain't even gonna lie, but I work with artists like Lil Diesel. He's very hot, young. You know, what the industry missing with some, you know, certain type of styles that need to be introduced that you wouldn't expect to come out of Alabama.
Absolutely.
And be honest, I have a schedule. I'm working with people all in California because I just moved back to my hometown.
Okay.
So I was in Cali for 5 years.
Oh, let's talk about that. You know, what was the transition like coming from a small city in Alabama, moving to Cali?
I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated the food. I hated the city life. Come on, we from the country. Like, this stuff too fast. But it grew on me.
Right.
I actually miss Cali.
Okay.
Cali, it brought the new Smoke out with the music.
There you go.
It made me realize how they work together over there. Yeah, it's Hollywood, but, like, you got to have a distinct sound, and my voice was it.
It's a whole new demographic.
Yeah.
And that's, as an artist, you want to tap into it. It's bigger than your city.
It's bigger. Way bigger.
You know, like, you don't want to just be locally famous in your city or state. You know, the goal is to make yourself a household name, Slick, make people around the world know who you are.
Exactly.
Most definitely. What would you say that you bring different than other female rappers that are out there right now?
What I bring differently? Originality.
Yeah.
I'm not natural being me. Originality being me. That's what I bring different.
Unapologetically, just you.
Just me.
Yeah.
So
I love that because, you know, I'm not here to throw shade on any of the ladies out here. However, a lot of them they allow themselves to get sucked in or pressured into what they feel like other people want them to look like, sound like.
Exactly.
But you're going to build your most organic fan base just being 100% you.
That's what I built, and I'm proud of that. I love my little fans.
Listen, I know that's. What do you call your fans? Do you have a name for them?
See, my favorite color is yellow. And that's crazy you asked me. Me and Smoke Boy just thought that. What you gonna call these people? You got all these people putting up yellow hearts. What you gonna call? I don't know. The yellow smokes.
There you go. Yellow smoke. Yeah, you gotta have a name for them.
But yellow is my thing, and everybody know when I put that yellow heart here, they come to yellow heart. They had to come ask me what that means. It's just yellow. Yellow make me happy. I'm not in a dark space.
Yellow is a happy color. You know, like, I love being outside. I'm outside every single day. The sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, yellow is just a happy color.
That's why I tell people, if I don't got on yellow, my nails
Okay, you got to.
I love yellow.
Period. Something going on,
Yeah,
most definitely.
Something close to me gonna be yellow.
So what are some of the things that you're doing? You're here with me today, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you for being here, a part of Industry's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Industries.
Y'all hear that?
Most Wanted.
She in the building.
Hey.
What else you doing to campaign yourself? You know, you said you just recently got back to Alabama.
Yeah, I've been down here about 6 months.
Okay.
Another thing, I just got out the military. I actually took a mental break.
Yeah.
So coming back home, I took a mental break to work on my music, to really focus. Now I could do it full time. But I got a lot going on right now. Let me see what I can start. Like I tell you coming in door, we just left a video shoot downtown Atlanta.
Yeah. Got caught in a little bit of rain.
Right, running from the rain to get over here. Shoot, I've been everywhere. I've been pushing Know Me. Like, I've been all type of podcasts. I was in Troy, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. Special guest at a hookah lounge in my little city.
Okay.
Shoot, I've been moving.
And that's good, though. That's what you got to do. Like, you came back, you got to literally, like, hit the ground running.
Yeah,
you
hit
know
the ground running.
You know, get out here and move around, represent, you know, who you are, no matter where you're from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most
to.
definitely. So the video that you guys shot, it was right down in downtown Atlanta?
Yeah, it was downtown Atlanta.
How was the experience, besides the rain?
Man, I think it's going to come out exactly like the song itself speaks for. Like, stop acting like you know me. It was the wind was blowing, my braids was flowing, I was flowing. Sure, you know, it's just gonna be a flow video.
She was feeling herself, y'all. That's what she's saying. She was feeling herself. I love it. And that's what you got to do when you are in your element of creating music, shooting a video, performing on stage. You have to absolutely be feeling yourself, because if you're not, you're not giving them 110% of you.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to be all me.
Yeah. So how long you been in the military?
I was in the military, 5 years?
Okay.
5 years.
What branch?
Navy.
Navy, okay. My babe over there, he was in the Navy too.
Wow.
My son was in the Army. He was in there 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. What did you get from that?
Oh, a lot. Navy changed my life on different aspects. I got to always stand for something, as in for myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's good, you know, to serve your country. I can't speak on nobody else's experience but mine.
Right, absolutely.
So, you know, my experience might be a little different for other people. But I was one of a kind. I feel like I was the realest one to walk through the Navy and got out. That's why, you know, I'm disabled.
Yeah.
I had a whole accident that caused me to get out like I did. So, I mean, shoot, I wasn't proud of the accident, but I'm proud of the outcome.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, you're here to talk about it, and that's the biggest thing, because some people don't leave out alive. You know what I'm saying? You know, depending on the circumstances. Did you get to travel a lot?
I did. I've been to Japan, Micronesia, Philippines. I'm missing some place.
She been to a lot of places.
Right. I've been around. I've been around.
But you know what I think is so dope about that? It really opens you up to so many different cultures.
Yeah.
It makes you appreciate stuff more, because, you know, what some things we do as Americans, some people might think it's weird or different or off the wall, but then we go, you know, to another culture and we're like, dang, what they feel about us, we may feel about them, but it just gives you a bigger appreciation for other people.
Right. And it made sense. One islander told me when I was in Micronesia, she told me, you U.S. people are spoiled. We definitely are. And I had to agree with him. We definitely are, because I was waiting on them to bring me my mountain water. Hey, I need my water. What? We can't drink this.
Yeah, like, what is this? No, I absolutely agree. So, you know, now you're here, done with the military.
Done.
Thank you for your service.
I appreciate you for supporting.
Absolutely, most definitely. You know, what can we expect? We'll say, you know, we're almost in August now. What can we expect for the remainder of the year from Lil Smoke?
Man, so I got another record, drops August 5th, next Friday, called F Love, with two of the hottest females out of Montgomery. I feel most versatile. Like I said, I study everything I do before I reach out to someone. I study you.
You have to. Do your due diligence.
Exactly.
So important.
What it's going to benefit me. But we probably finna have the hottest song that goes global with 3 females. And more smoke. I'm finna keep up a lot of fuzz here this end of this year. We going into 2023 big.
Yeah. So besides music, you know, you've been in sports, you spend time in the military, you've got to travel, you do music.
Yeah.
What other business ventures are you interested in, or are you already pursuing?
You finna laugh.
No, I'm not, but now I am because you said that.
Voiceovers.
Me
Voiceovers.
too.
Man, listen.
Me too. Like I think that's so dope.
Yeah, I want to be an actor though. I want to I always had this crazy dream I'm gonna be on Disney Channel in a movie, but I know I am because of my voice. But you know, I just been working on, you know, progressing with voiceovers, getting in my acting, you know. Shoot,
That's big
branding
business.
me,
Yeah.
like makeup. I don't even like makeup, but your skin. Yeah, I'm finna get into makeup too. So brand deals, I got all that on the way.
Yeah.
So a lot of smoke.
A lot of big smoke.
A lot of big smoke.
So
on the
eventually
way.
we're gonna change her name to Big Smoke because you bringing all the big smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Then when they meet me, they're like, I knew you was short.
It's okay.
Let's do it.
So, you know, throughout your journey in music, you know, it's not easy, right?
No,
It's not an easy
easy.
business.
It's not.
A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of haters, a lot of everything.
Yeah.
What's keeping you pushing?
Man, my family, I got a lot of people that I know I'm about to open doors for.
Yeah.
It's not only for me anymore. That's when people figure that out.
Yeah.
They'll be better off. Like, I'm finna change the people who with me lives just as much as mine changed rappers. So that's why I bring this. You see the same, every interview, I had the same ones in the building.
Yeah.
So, you know, their lives finna change just like mine's is changing with this music.
But that's your purpose then.
Yeah, that's my purpose.
Your
I wanna change
passion
lives.
is leading you to your purpose. Your passion is music,
Mhm.
leading you to your purpose, which is going to be changing the people's lives around you. I
change
love
people's
that.
lives around me.
I love that. Everybody's been supportive since day one.
Yeah, the ones I have around me, of course.
I know that's right. You keep them close.
They probably seen it in me before I did. I know Tony did.
Yeah.
But I ain't know. So I'm for real. I had to listen like, dang, they me? Shoot, I'm hard. Shoot.
You plus a good engineer
Right. What?
creating magic.
Yeah.
And that's so key. Let's talk about that a little bit because a lot of artists, I think, when they come in this business, they don't understand how important it is. You have to have a phenomenal engineer. Engineers do not get the credit they deserve
Nah, they need to
because
give them all the credit.
after we seen the verses with Ray J, I'm just saying,
boy.
he got a hell of an engineer,
Boy,
boy.
put him on time.
You know, how did you build the relationship with the engineer that you're working with now?
My engineer is actually my birthday twin.
Okay.
And it's my cousin.
Okay.
So we kind of ain't no way around it. We kind of just alike. We
Yeah.
just alike. Like,
Right.
if
The
he ain't
vibe is
feeling it,
there.
I ain't feeling it. If I ain't feeling it, I know he ain't feeling it. So it's time to go. And so, yeah, that's the relationship we got. He already know how I operate. I'm you know, I've been in the military, so I have a little OCD.
Right.
So-
Understood. And then when it comes to your music,
yeah.
you want perfection.
Yeah, so he already know. When if I ain't feeling that, but hey, give him a second, let him fix whatever. I'm like, okay, that a little bit, but let me do it over. I can do it better. So
Right.
he
right.
pushes me. You know, it's like some stuff I know don't be sounding right, or I feel like, nah, let's try something different. You like, oh, okay, he'll mess with it. Like, okay, I did that hard, but
That's what you need though. Someone's gonna push you when they know
Yeah.
that you can put it out a little bit more.
you need somebody to tell you when it's a go and it ain't a go. We
Right.
both gotta push each other. So yeah, he taught me everything I know. Sometimes I record myself and send it to him. He the reason I know without school. He been in school for it.
Yeah.
I haven't, and to be where I'm at, record myself because I have a little home studio.
Yeah.
It's just like you having ideas as an artist. I'm always creating. That's why, like, I don't know. I be washing dishes. I'm singing about something. And I'm in here getting clothes and something. I'm like, oh, I gotta go lay that down. So it's easier when you have your own. But he the reason I got all that, and he's the reason, like, push me to go play with it, because that record stuff is difficult at first. You don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to tell you, I was in there a whole 2 months on that computer just looking at it. I gotta do it, man. This costs too much. I gotta do it. So
Look,
I'm glad I kept going.
put me in front of Pro Tools. I ain't gonna know nothing about it. I know what it look like, but that's about it.
And he said that stuff, it looked like foreign language. I was like,
Nah,
Lord,
for
I don't
real.
know what I'm finna do? But I got it now. I said, if it weren't for Tony Smoke, I probably wouldn't Nah, that stuff, I'm gonna leave it to them, but I'm glad I'm where I'm at with it.
No, absolutely. And you have to have, as an artist, I believe, if you have the space available, you got to have a creative space in your house.
Yeah, I have that.
Because whatever vibe you feeling right now, by the time you get dressed, drive to the studio, it's gone. You want to be able to walk into your creative space and lay it down right then and there if that's what it is.
Yeah, so I got that. It's definitely much needed. I create a lot. I feel like I was telling him the other day, there's going to be a lot of Billboard hits come out the yellow room. That's what I call it.
See, that's your color.
Yeah,
the yellow.
Color. I love
the yellow
room. I got a whole yellow room.
Throughout your journey in music, I know you've invested in a lot of stuff.
Yes.
What's been the most important investment, would you say, that you've made?
That studio, I'm telling you, $5K. Shoot, I had to learn how to do it. So, the studio one, investing in my own studio, and actually this is the most I say I ever put behind myself. Campaigns with my music, getting on playlists, you know, doing these interviews everywhere. We on the road. We on a Know Me promo tour.
So where are some of the cities that you're touching down with the promo tour?
Atlanta, most definitely. I'm working on Cali because I just came from Cali. Like I said,
you got connections out there.
People out there want to see me back. That's crazy. That's where most of my fan base come from. I'm from Alabama. They just not catching on because I've been keeping up smoke.
Right.
But it got a lot of artists reaching out, want me on songs. So shoot, wherever they would have me at, but I know I'm going back to Cali. I miss my people. They good people, good energy over there.
Yeah, and definitely I would say just tackle the Southeast region because that's going to be easiest for you to get to.
Yeah.
Whatever's a 4-hour radius from your city, that's where you need to tackle first. You know what I'm saying? Because those are places you can get to and come back if you have to, same day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it'd be a lot, but at least if you got to get back, you know, okay, I can drive there, do my show, and come on back.
Most definitely. So definitely here. I know I got a lot of dates here this month. So I'll be back and forth. Atlanta, Birmingham. I know I got dates coming up there. So hopefully South Carolina, I got some stuff I need to go through my DM. It's just different when you're doing it yourself, but I love it at the same time. So more to come, more to come.
Who you got with you today?
I got Tony Smoke and Lil Diesel with me today.
Oh, so all this Tony Smoke talking, he's sitting right there.
He's sitting right in front of us.
What's up, bro? I heard you a genius.
Man, musical genius. Y'all better get at him.
Nah, that's important. You got to have people that will ride or die for you.
I'm trying to tell you, with this industry.
Yeah, because, you know, as the older we get, the more we learn we got to keep our circle small because it's hard to trust people.
Yeah, most definitely, especially being a female.
Yes. Let's chime in on that just for a minute, if that's cool.
Let's do it.
Because we both women in this business.
Right.
You know, I'm sure you get it. I know I definitely get it. You know,
Lord.
They be all, you know. Talk to us how you combat that because, you know, as a woman, we get a lot of pressure from other women, from social media, from men trying to holler. Like, how do you like push all that away to keep yourself focused?
Man, I'm be honest. This is why I was just talking about this the other night. If I wasn't doing music, I wouldn't be on social media. So I don't care about what folks got to say. If it's not involving me, even if they talking bad, but we know they just hating because I'm in my spirit, I'm the GOAT with this music. Yeah. So I know they just hating. They're just mad a female know how to maneuver through these rhymes better than y'all. So I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't let that stuff get me down.
I know that's right. You can't. We would be depressed every day if we fed into that.
But I have a lot of folks contacting, want to do features and be on it. They just want to come chill and be around me. Like he'll tell you, man, I don't let people in the studio with me send the track. Send it. If you ain't got to send it, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, so you got to be mindful of that too because you don't know what type of energy may come through that door.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him on the way here. I got all these different kind of labels. I don't know what's real or when. Lord, I ask Jesus every day. I pray, reveal the ones you need me to go to. Answer. I don't know these folks and stuff. Too much stuff be going on.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm the same way. That's why I be mindful. I'm like, don't be bringing a whole entourage with you. You don't know what type of energy or where people's mindsets at.
In the wrong set. That's what it is.
Yeah. Facts, and I ain't trying to deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring the big smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I don't want to bring the big smoke. Oh, Lord.
That sounds like a song.
I need to go on. I need that holla up roller. I need the big smoke.
Come on now. So who produces for you?
OG Roller. Shout out OG Roller. He on the road working his stuff.
Okay, so he need to go and cook up a beat for Big Smoke.
Big Smoke.
That's the song on the way.
Big Smoke. I'm gonna shout you out too, Miss.
Please.
Big Smoke.
That would be dope. That would be fire. I think that's some. Do you freestyle at all?
Sometimes, but I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the studio, like my partner was telling me that shit, I'm gonna hide a camera and watch how you create, cause nobody be in the yellow room with me.
Yeah.
I like my candle, I get my wine, I go in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
well,
me.
I think you can be more creative by yourself because you don't have anybody like staring at you, looking at the side of your head,
Looking at that clock,
judging what you got.
Yeah,
Like you want to just be able to get in there and do your thing.
yeah,
Most definitely.
that's what I be doing too. Chilling, vibing out.
So what is the most, I know you got singles out. Have you put an album out as of lately?
Yes, I put an album out 2020 called The Beginning.
Okay. So what does that mean to you?
It was my intro to the real industry. Like that was my first album I put together. It was like a West Coast album, be honest with you.
Yeah.
So it had a West Coast vibe to it all the way, because that's where I was at.
Yeah.
But the beginning, it just means this is the beginning of what I'm about to become. That's
Right.
why I tell you, I sit down, I plan everything out how it's gonna go.
When people tap in and listen to the beginning or any of your other music, what do you want them to get from it?
Growth.
Yeah.
Growth.
So if I went back and listened to your very first song and then I fast forward to your most recent song, what am I going to hear different? Besides growth.
My voice, my penmanship, let's see, the producing, the quality of the music.
Yeah, all that.
All that.
It's improvement. That's what it's all about, though.
A lot of improvement. But that's crazy you said that. To write my new album I'm going to drop later on this year, my partner actually gave me my first mixtape. I ain't heard this mixtape in 5 years. And it was on a CD. I had to get in my old car and whip around the city. I wasn't going nowhere. I was just trying to catch a vibe.
Yeah.
And listen to that mixtape. I said, boy, I sound like I'm here. The music on for 99, but it really brought tears to my eyes. Like, dang, I've been in this game 6 years. And it shows. It shows. And I'm proud. I'm proud. It's like she needed to give me that when I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm finna do. Like I told you, I was on that mental break. I just got out. I'm like, I don't know what I'm finna write about. I need some motivation.
Right, absolutely. And I think it's important, like we have to study ourselves per se.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you have to somehow document it so you can go back. Like, for example, if you do a performance, someone needs to be recording it.
Right.
So you can watch it and maybe critique, oh, I could have maybe did this a little differently. Yeah. Same thing with your music. You want to go back and listen to some of your old music to see where you've improved or where you can possibly improve at.
So I definitely did that. And I feel this is my era. This is my year. And this is why I'm putting out the music that I'm putting out because of that mixtape, the drive. It just, I don't know. It's like, oh, I didn't care what nobody think then. I shouldn't care now. Like, I was like, man, I was happy then. Let me get back in there. Like,
just keep some yellow around you. You be all the way good.
Man, I turn that yellow light on, and I told you I get my wine, light my candle.
What kind of wine do you drink?
Red wine, no calories.
Do you like Moscato?
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I mess with Moscato.
Have you tried the Roscato though?
No.
Oh, go to the store and get her a bottle of Roscato. It's so smooth and so good.
Turn through. It sounds like you're gonna have me.
It is so good. Like
Roscato
is the one, right? Roscato is A1. You gonna thank me later.
Okay, I'm so email y'all. I see this. Okay.
Yes, make sure you grab some of that. So you got another album in the works then?
Yeah, it's actually done. I'm
done.
building up the hype for it.
Right. That's what you gotta do. Man, that's so important. A lot of artists they create a song, do no kind of campaign and just drop it.
Put too much music out with no money behind it. I told them. They ain't listening.
Ain't nobody checking for a lot of artists like that yet to that point.
They're not on that status what we striving to get to yet. I'm trying to tell them you got to put a bag behind everything you drop. That's why I haven't dropped my next album. But when I drop it, it's gonna go crazy because I'm on the Know Me promo tour.
And that's why you got to be mindful of who you collab with, because you don't want to collab with someone who's going to not do anything to help promote it either.
Nope.
They got to want to shoot a video. They got to want to make sure they, you know, put some sponsored ads out there, you know, playlists.
That's why I told Tony, don't send them if it ain't beneficial. Don't send them. Yeah, you know.
You the gatekeeper, bro.
Because they be asking him, this is his main motto. I want to sound like Lil Smoke when they come in his studio.
You ain't going to sound like Lil Smoke. It ain't going to happen.
But
it ain't gonna happen. You know, like the thing about having a great engineer is they can get that artist sound to the best possible quality.
Exactly.
But it's hard to necessarily get them to sound like, you can send them a reference. Hey, I want my, you know, my stuff. My babe over here is an audio engineer. So like I be listening to some of his stuff and I pick up on a lot of stuff like that. You know, like they can send you a reference like, oh, I kind of want it to sound like this, but they're never gonna
make it sound like that.
Period.
You can't sound like everybody else.
Right. Nor should you want to.
Exactly.
Nor should you want to. You want to figure out ways to stand out. We ain't trying to fit in.
I get it in a way. They just want to sound clear, but they gotta understand it took years for me to get here. I've been working.
But it's also a part in how you record too.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Like if you send him a crappy recording and he over here trying to touch it up, it's like you gotta.
I did at first. He didn't call me. Oh yeah, you gotta do that hook over.
At least he kept a G with you.
He gonna have to. That's what I told you. That's what I want. I ain't get mad. I don't get mad when folks, critique. Like, okay, watch this. Wait till I send it back.
Man, facts. If you
me.
got to do it over 3, 4, 5, 10 times, then that's just what it is.
That's me.
Man.
He say I need to do it over. Yeah, I'm going to do it over.
Hey, she said we bringing all the big smoke, y'all.
Yeah, we going to bring it.
So I know you got a lot of people supporting you all the way from, the East Coast to the West Coast.
Right.
What do you want to say to those people right now? And look over here and talk to those people.
I appreciate y'all. Keep supporting me. Stay tuned. Y'all know I preached about this when I was in the military. It's on its way. It's on its way. Everything I ever tell Tony and everybody who support me, I make it happen.
Yeah.
So we on our way.
I know that's right. She got big things in the works. I'm going to make her officially change her name. And she's going to come out with a song that Tony over here is going to engineer.
Big Smoke.
Big Smoke on the way. Y'all heard it.
Big Smoke.
Before we get up out of here, though, there's 3 things we got to do.
Okay.
1, you got to tell everybody where they can follow you at.
Follow me on Instagram at OFFIC_Lil Smoke. You follow Instagram, you got everything.
Yeah, most definitely. Who you want to shout out to?
Man, shout out Tony Smoke, OG Rollin'. Shout out my partner. We in here, man.
Yes, most definitely. Last but not least, this is the most important question of the whole night. We live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Hey.
Industries.
Right?
Yeah. Most
Y'all hear it? Y'all dig?
wanted.
What makes Big Smoke? I'm putting it in fruition.
Right. Put it in them.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
Originality. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, that's all I need right there. She said, often imitated, but what? Never duplicated.
Hey, better know it.
Facts, man. We up out of here, y'all.
Hey, peace.